Hi guys, and welcome to another incredible episode of GIS Yes. In this episode of GIS Yes, we're going to be talking about organizations and opportunities. What are organizations and opportunities, you ask? Well, they form the fundamental components of the CRM, or Contact Resource Manager, that makes up GIS. The CRM is something we used to implement in Podio, but now we're implementing in GIS so we can centralize all our information. Opportunities, however, are the new name for TNs. It's a lot more customer friendly, and it's not an acronym. We don't need to scare off externals with all of our acronyms just yet. So let's explore organizations. So when you open the organization view, you can see a list of all the organizations sort of by last interaction and all sorts of cool stats and like fun pie charts and all sorts of other fun things. You can filter them like so, refresh, download the data, mail. You can sort by GCDP or GIP, etc. So let's go ahead and look at a sample organization we have here. Arunco, the best company in the world. So organizations have a few, attributes that we're going to look at. They have branches. And if I took the time to add any branches and got that to work, then they would be showing up on this map. And this is a good time to note that GIS is still currently in beta. So things still quite aren't perfect, but they're a lot better than they were. But that's not going to stop us from teaching you how to use it. So if we had branches for this organization, then they would be showing up as little pins on this Google map here. I meant to put one in Atlanta, which is my hometown. Go Soco, woo! There's a wall, so I can say, this is the best company I've ever heard of, and submit. And then you can add to the wall, and you can ask questions such as, are we ever going to raise with them? And it's a good way to interact with whoever is managing the company. Over here you can see the opportunities that are open, so the TNs that are currently being raised, past TNs, and the total EPs that have worked with them. Oh look, my branch did work, it's just not showing on the map. Ah, cool. So now we flip over to opportunities here. And oh darn it, my opportunity didn't show up. So I made an opportunity for this video, but it didn't show up. I apologize, that was my bad. But the idea is that you can see all the TNs that are related to this company, that this company has opened with AIESEC, in this handy-dandy view right here. And look, there's even metrics. Common marketing people, y'all should be like psyched about that. Look at that. So let's explore opportunities then. So if you notice, opportunities has the same basic layout as organizations. And that's the cool part with GIS, that GIS uses a common visual language between organizations, opportunities, people, committees. So it makes it very easy to learn. If you learn one aspect of GIS, it makes it very easy to browse others. This is the opportunity I created. Let's look at that. So in the opportunity, you'll be able to take a look at a lot of different statistics, and it's a very easy, very user-friendly view. You can see how long it is, which I didn't bother to put in, the skills required, the languages required, the backgrounds required or suggested. There's a wall, so you can ask questions saying, when is this? There's a timeline for when it was created, when the details were updated, when the applications are due, etc., etc. You can view all the different applicants, which we don't have any yet. So let's find one that does. Go back up here to opportunities. Let's go back some, because I'm figuring that those way back will have people who did sample. Whatever this is, I have no idea. Yay! Okay. So we can look right here. So the overview tells you how many you've favorited. So if there's somebody that you like for the position, you can click a favorite, how many you've matched, how many you've rejected. And if your EP has their profile filled out correctly and your opportunity is filled out correctly, then you can actually let the system match them. And the system will tell you how close they are to a match. Both of these are 0% though, because none of those were true. They did not fill it out correctly. But let's go ahead and click. And so you can see, look at that. You can see all this. I think this is a real person, so I'm probably gonna blur the name in editing software, unless I don't, because I'm lazy. So I don't know. You can reject them. You can match them. You can check off if they've interviewed and paid. They can have a CV attached to their profile. You can have an internal discussion about them, much like the wall system we were talking about earlier. And you can see who else they've applied to. And this is a good way of quickly flipping through different applications to see who's the closest or who your candidates are. And it's very easy to create a short list that you can then present to companies. And then there's EP timelines. This is a really cool feature for you OGXers and for you comm people. So the timeline basically serves as a combination of management tool for when you're sending them abroad, and it's a diary for when they are abroad. So when they are abroad, you have the departure. Why is my name on there? And then you can have like their first impressions, their mid-experience impressions, their closing impressions, and then you can take these and use them for marketing. So that was opportunities and organizations in a nutshell. Later editions of GIS Yes will go into a little bit more detail about EPs and opportunities and the OGX side of things, but hopefully that's enough to whet your appetite and to give you an idea of how ICX and a little bit of OGX will work under GIS. I hope you're as excited as I am, and I can't wait to see you next time on GIS Yes.